Hello friends, today we will going to talk about Indo-Tibetan Border Police Medical Officer Recruitment 2024. So we know that ITBP recruitment is already started and form filling date is already closed. Now the interview date is there. After that medical examination will be there and one is physical examination. So physical and medical examination will be there after the interview. So we will discuss all the points which are important for this ITBP medical officer recruitment. So if we talk about the notification, then it is given by the Central Armed Police Forces CAPF, and which is a Medical Officer Selection Board MOSB. So the it is a Ministry of Home Affairs or the Government of India which have given these recruitments, and it is Indo-Tibetan Border Police Force recruitment. So if we talk about the vacancies, then vacancies are for super specialty medical officer. There are total 5 vacancy. For specialist medical officer, there will be 176 vacancy, and for medical officers, there will be 164 vacancy. So maximum vacancies are for specialist medical officer. And after after joining these services, after medical officer clearing the medical officer post, you will be posted as a assistant commandant. After specialist medical officer, you will be posted as deputy commandant, and after super specialist medical officer, you will be second in command. So now let's discuss the further process. Already the form filling date is now closed, and now the further process is that, so what will be a method of selection? So candidates who have applied online will be issued a e-admit card. So e-admit card will be given. Now after that, they will on the e-admit card there will be date, time and venue where documentation will be there and interview will be there. So firstly document verification will be there, then after that interview will be there. Now those who are selected for the interview or those who clear the interview phase, then they will be called for physical physical test. So physical standard test, what are the parameters for the physical standard test, we will see in the video. Then after that, at the last, medical examination will be there. So after so it is written that after physical interview, only those will be called for the physical standard test and the medical examiner to assess their suitability for the appointment in the CAPF or the AR. So so if we talk about the documentation, then important documents are 10th-12th mark sheet, which is a date of birth or the date of birth certificate, any other date of birth certificate, and certificate in support of qualification, which is the basic qualification. MBBS is there, and for other like for super specialist and the specialist, other degrees or the qualification will be required, which will be PG, DNB or diploma plus any other qualification, and certificate in support of completion of the undergoing internship. So they may ask for the internship completion certificate, or they can ask for the provisional registration certificate if you are undergoing the internship. Now registration certificate from MCI, NMC or the state medical council. So it will be required. What is that? Permanent registration or degree. Then after that, for castes, different caste, their caste certificate will be required. For OBC, NCL and EWS, based on the last year income, so certificate should be based on the last year income. So other documents such as domicile certificate may be required, or PAN card or Aadhaar card or driving license, voter ID card, anything for the verification of the citizenship. So you should carry all the important documents together with you at the time of interview. Now if we talk about the interview, then interview will be of total 200 marks, in which general knowledge will be asked, GK will be there, then medical study question. So There will be question related to our field. They can ask your the emergency medicine questions or the surgical question, anything can be asked. Then after that, personality test will be there, or they will it is done to assess the nature of the personality. and and then after that, judgment or alertness test will be there, or leadership qualities, they will also see the leadership qualities. So it is generally interview like the IAS officer interview, but mainly they will see the leadership qualities and personality test. So total 200 marks will be there, out of which those who score more than 80 marks, which is more than 40% of 200, will be qualified for the further process. So further process is physical standard test. So physical standard test will be done on the same day or the next day after the interview. Now the candidates who declare not qualified in the physical test, that means height and chest as applicable, may prefer an appeal on the same day. So you can appeal on the same day for the re-examination and to the appellate authority nominated for the center. So okay, you can appeal for repeating the examination again, physical examination again. The candidate should confirm the following physical standards. So there are various physical standards they have given in the notification. You have to read all of them. And so for height, for male it is 157.5 centimeter and female 142 centimeter. But for those who are some relaxation is given to some specific categories, or those people who are belonging to some specific states, but they have to submit a certificate for it according to annexure 4. So relaxable for 2 centimeters, and for scheduled tribes the height is relaxable for 3 centimeters. So, and the chest should be 77 centimeter unexpanded and 82 centimeter expanded. And for females it is not applicable. And weight proportionate to the height and age as per the standards height weight chart prescribed by the Ministry of Home Affairs. So you can also see that, which is given in annexure 2. Then after that, medical examination will be there. So what is medical examination test met? So for it is used to find that you are physically medically fit or not. So after physical examination, medical examination will be there. So candidates will be either declared fit or unfit based on the medical examination. And again same thing is there. If you want re-examination, then for re-examination you have to make a appeal in less than 24 hours. So you have to make a appeal for the review medical examination, and that will be conducted in the continuation of the medical examination test, preferably on the next day. Okay, so there are various parameters which are given for the medical examination, whether you are fit or not. So you have to read all of them. So one specific point is written, however no radial keratotomy or another refractive surgery is permitted. So it is important to note that radial keratotomy or any other refractive surgery is not permitted. So LASIK surgery correction is permitted, but under the following criteria. So you have to read all these criteria. Candidate must not have knock knees, flat foot, or the squint in eyes, and they should possess high color vision. So color vision test will also be there, and any abnormality such as knock knees, flat foot, these people will be considered unfit. So it is written that color perception is one of the most important criteria for being fit or unfit, and it is written that every candidate will be an will give an undertaking that at the time of joining, that any stage of service career, if he was found not meeting the required color perception standards as per his or her post, he or she will be boarded out as per shape policy in work. So if you become colorblind or any color perception decrement is there uh, after you join the services, then also they can consider you as unfit and will you have to leave the job then. So this is very important point. There are some parameters which are given for the tattoo. So tattoo clause are there are various tattoo clause, so you have to read all of them if you have any tattoo on your body. Now the next point is career and avenues. So they have mentioned what will be the salary of different post. For a super specialist medical officer it is different, for medical officer it is different, and then for only specialist medical officer it is different. So super specialist medical officer will be given level 12 of pay matrix. For a specialist, it's level 11, and for medical officer, it is level 10. Then various other things are given, promotional avenues, etc. This is mainly for the specialist and the super specialist medical officers. So last thing is that after this all things after the interview, physical examination and the medical examination, um, medical officer selection board will prepare a merit list on the basis of the aggregate marks awarded to each candidate during the interview. The board will also compile merit lists separately for ST, SC or OBC, NCL and the EWS certificate holders. So a separate medical list will be there according to those who are with the highest marks will be given the post. So probation period is period of 2 years. So there will be 2 year probation period, and it is clearly written that that central government can extend the probation period by 1 year more. So total 3 year probation period can be there, and it is also written that. So this is all about ITBP medical officer recruitment 2024 notification, and the what will be the further process, we will notify you by the video. And the preparation for interview will be general preparation only. If there is any specific thing, then we will make a video on it and we will upload it so you can watch it later. And if you have any doubt regarding ITBP, then you can comment below in the comment section. Thank you so much.